decision, filed a DJ action to protect itself, and it did so in June of 2015. After June 2015, the township entered into negotiations with Fair Share Housing Center. There was an intervener in the process. There was, as I mentioned, a special master named Michael Boland was assigned to Morris Township, and there were a number of very tense negotiations, I think it's fair to say, the people who participated in them, with the various parties, most of which being Fair Share Housing Center. And ultimately, Morris reached a settlement in December of 2017. There was a fairness hearing. I think that was in February of 2018, if I'm not mistaken. And basically, the court gave Morris 120 days to do certain things, which was set forth by the court-appointed master, who was also all over us. Morris ultimately, including the implementing zoning, and I'll get to that, Morris ultimately complied, prepared an updated housing element in Fair Share Plan in May of 2018. There was a compliance hearing, I think, scheduled for June, but that got postponed until October. There was an issue that had arisen with one of the sites, but in October there was a final compliance hearing, and I think at the last day of October we actually got a judgment of compliance from the court. So essentially, Morris Township, as we stand and sit here this evening, has protection against any future builder's remedy lawsuit, either the complying plan, until July of 2025, when we're going to have round 4, believe it or not. And that's probably going to come up a lot faster than any of us think. I just want to indicate that what would have happened if Morris did not participate in the settlement agreement and negotiations, or did not file a DJ action. I think this is important, in that the court could well have, and probably would have, taken away the township's immunity from the builder's remedy lawsuits. And essentially, again, we participated in the process. We negotiated with Fair Share Housing Center, and if we did not do that, and if we did not reach a settlement with Fair Share Housing Center, we would have gone to a trial. And in fact, the judge had basically at one point set a date for a trial, because we had not settled yet. And no one was ready for that trial, correct, John? It was like the week after Thanksgiving. And then I think she carried it to like Christmas week or something at some point. She meant serious business. But thankfully we settled the matter. But I just want to explain to you about what happened to the several towns in New Jersey that went to trial, because it was not a good result. There were 2 trials that took place. One was in Middlesex County and one was in Mercer County. The first was in Middlesex County. One municipality in Middlesex County did not settle with Fair Share Housing Center. It was South Brunswick Township. They went before Judge Wolfson in Middlesex County, and we're going to get into a little bit about the third round obligation and numbers. But essentially, Judge Wolfson assigned them a fair share number for the third round of 2,900 units. 2,900 units was assigned to South Brunswick. In Mercer County, about a year and a half, 2 years post the South Brunswick decision, 2 towns remained in the litigation. Everybody else settled. Princeton and West Windsor. West Windsor got hit with 1,500 units, and I'm rounding, and Princeton got hit with 750 units. So this is what happened to the 3 towns that decided that they thought they could do better going to trial as opposed to settling with Fair Share Housing Center. It was not a good result.